In section 8.5, we'll look at inscribed angles and quadrilaterals. The warm-up will review what we looked at last section when we looked at tangent lines, tangents to circles. So the first one, it says find the measure of angle FAS. So FAS is this angle right here. We can see that we have this quadrilateral where two sides are the radii of the circle and then two sides are tangents to the circle. So what we looked at in the last section is that a radius to a tangent is 90 degrees, and we know that a quadrilateral is 360 degrees. So 360 minus the 180 from the two 90-degree angles will give us 180, and so a property that we looked at is in this quadrilateral, these two angles are going to add up to 180. So to find the angle, we'll just do 180 minus 44, and we'll get our angle, which is 136 degrees. Okay, let's take a look at number 2. It says RB is tangent to circle O. All right, so again, tangent, we have a 90-degree angle there. It says find the value of x. Well, we have a triangle, and we know there's 180 degrees in a triangle, so 180 minus 90 is 90. 90 minus 33 will give us this angle right here, which is 57. And then we have this straight line right here, so we have two angles that are supplementary. We'll take 180 minus 57, and angle x will be 123 degrees. In class, we'll do a quick look-at game. We'll review central angles. So if you recall, a central angle has its vertex at the center. And the measure of the angle, so let's say this was 50 degrees, is the measure of the same as the measure of the intercepted arc. All right, so there's your central angle. Here's your intercepted arc. Actually, I should put an arrow there. And then we also looked at, the next day, inscribed angles and the intercepted arc. So if we have an inscribed angle that's like 40 degrees, then the measure of the intercepted arc will be double that, 80 degrees. So when we play the game, we'll practice identifying those central angles, the inscribed angles, the intercepted arcs, and then figuring out the certain angle measure, is it the same, double, or half of what is given. The lesson will be on Desmos, so you're going to go to Schoology. I'll have the link for you, and you're going to click through and work on some how inscribed angles and quadrilaterals are related. And then when you're done, you'll be able to fill out the main idea of the lesson, which is what's true about opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral. So cyclic quadrilateral just means all the vertices are on the circle and the quadrilaterals inside the circle. So we'll be able to fill that out. And then your assignment, there'll be another link there for you. It's on quizzes. So you're going to want to finish that by the due date because that link does expire. It's called 7.5, inscribed and circumscribed quadrilateral. Actually, it will be 8.5. Okay, so the main idea right here, the opposite angles in a cyclic quadrilateral are supplementary. And it goes over why they're supplementary. So what that means is angle A and C, they're opposite angles, so they add to 180, and then angles B and D are opposite. They would also add to 180. So again, in class, we'll be doing some review, working through the notes, and then you'll have time to work on this 8.5 inscribed and circumscribed quadrilateral assignments.